So about 4 years ago, I moved from the booming metropolis of New York City to Des Moines, Iowa. And when I tell you that I couldn't get a date, girlfriend could not get a date. So I did what any rational woman would do. I took out an ad on Craigslist. The first response, the man was dressed from head to toe in blaze orange, holding up a freshly killed buck, posing in the back of a bloody pickup truck. Represent. I got an email from a couple in which the wife said she could be into me. I got an email from a man that wanted to find a one-man kind of woman. And then I noticed that it was in response to 5 different ads. So when I tell you I picked this really gentle kind of emailer that clearly had read my ad, that's the dude that I went out with. So we have a coffee and it's no big deal, and he has no outward signs of crazy. And so I invite him to a show the following week that I'm very excited for. And when he gets to my house, one of my friends comes up to get me and he said, "You are so lucky that you have a terrible sense of smell." And he no more than says that and like Aqua di Gio blasts me in the face. So I walk down the stairs and the first thing I noticed is that he has curly hair. And if you remember in the late 80s when none of us knew how to tame the frizz, and so we put dippity-doo in, and if that didn't work, we applied more. It was wet with the side of crunch. And call me superficial, but I knew right then that we had a long 3 hours ahead of us. I can tell you quickly that every conversation that we had was very pleasant, and it sealed the deal that I was never going to be with this guy. And late into the show, I got really excited because I'm a little bit of an audiophile that they had an orange amp, and when I exclaimed as such, he said, "Yes, amps do come in colors." So it was stuff like that. So a little bit later, I feel this thing on my hip, and it's like, and I realize that he has one finger just rubbing up and down on my hip bone. So if love is told through bases of a diamond, he hadn't gotten up to bat and he had already struck out. I thought I had been sufficiently bitchy enough that I would never hear from this guy again. And the next morning, I got an email from him that said, "Today I have to euthanize my cat. But more importantly, when do I get to see you again?" So what I would like to end with is, for a long time, I couldn't understand why love wasn't finding me. And I met my husband. And I can tell you that the moment that I met him, every moment that I had wondered why love wasn't finding me, it no longer mattered. That when it is your time, it's just your time to shine. That's it.